Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
La Vita is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes, using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
Mulligan's Funeral and Monumental Services are a family-owned funeral service first established by the late Brian Mulligan in 1996. We provide funeral homes in Gorton, Manchester and Reddish, Stockport, and we pride ourselves on giving a friendly and professional service to all the families who use our service. Contact us on 0161 432 0809.
Hello everyone and welcome to the show. This week we're at the Whitaker Rossendale Museum and Art Gallery. We'll also be visiting the Rossendale Golf Club for the Michael Davitt Memorial Golf Day. But first, we're in London with the Irish Youth Foundation group of runners who are taking part in the London Half Marathon to raise money for this wonderful charity. So Peter, why are you doing this race today?
Well, it's a personal challenge, but even more important, it's for the Irish Youth Foundation, who have raised over £5 million for charities across GB and Northern Ireland. So we support about 50 charities each year, everything from after-school clubs to working with families with dementia, and Morris will tell you more about that in a minute, to schools in Northern Ireland and deprived areas. So there's a lot of really good work going on across the UK, supported by the foundation.
Now, we're just about to get underway here in a few minutes, but how is the training going and how is things shaping up for you?
Well, there's not much more I can do now, that's it. Whatever's done is done. I'm just looking to get around at the course now, so I think Brian's going to mark us at the end with the high speeds, but unfortunately I'm just trying to get around it.
Tell us how people can help you out and donate to this wonderful charity.
So the easiest way is via our website, IYF.org.uk. That's IYF.org.uk. There's a button at the top right hand corner of the screen and you can donate as much or as little as you want, and every bit helps. So please do give generously.
Now Morris, you're here representing the Birmingham Irish Association. How has training been going for you?
It hasn't been fantastically well, to be honest. It's been trying to do the 13-week training plan and keeping to that, but so I'm probably 4 weeks into the 13 weeks, which isn't great on the morning of the race, but it'll be fine. We'll do what we can.
Now you're here trying to raise a few bob for this wonderful charity, but as Peter mentioned there, they do great work, don't they?
They do, yes. It's a fantastic organisation and they support us, and they fund one of our projects, which is working with young people whose parents or grandparents are living with dementia. So we go into local schools and work with the children just to raise awareness and give them an understanding of what dementia is about and how their parents and grandparents are living with it and how they can help them. Thanks to the IYF and the funding they provide us, we're doing what we can to help these young people.
Now Trina, how did you get involved in all this?
Peter roped me in, so all the blame is lying with Peter this morning. So, but I'm delighted to be here, so it's great.
Have you done marathons or half marathons before?
No, I've never done any. So, well, I've done the Dingle half, but I walked it. So I'm back to do my debut and hopefully get around quicker.
Yeah. But you're here supporting them, you're trying to raise as much as you possibly can.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think after the year, like with the pandemic and everything that's in it, we need to give back to charities and the more vulnerable in society.
And Brian, tell me about your involvement here.
So again, a bit like Trina, I was roped into it by Peter, but absolutely delighted to be involved in it and having to actually kind of for the first time properly learn about the work that the Irish Youth Foundation do, and it's just absolutely fantastic. And I've also been just kind of overwhelmed by the support people have given me either in work or through family, and again just contributing to a very good cause.
Yeah, so you're all trying to raise your own money here to support the Irish Youth Foundation.
Indeed, indeed. So we all have our little GoFundMe page, and I'm not too sure what the grand total will come to, but hopefully it'll be a worthwhile number which will contribute to all the good work that the Irish Youth Foundation does.
Good luck with the run, and we'll see you later on, Brian.
Right, thank you very much.
Peter, many congratulations. You got through that safe and sound.
Just about. Yeah, no, it's the first time I've ever done anything like that, so great to have. And Trina was bullying me along to keep running. I was going to take a very different plan, but Trina was the class bully.
But that's really good, because if you've got somebody like kind of thing to keep supporting you and keep moving you along, it helps to get the miles done.
Absolutely, I'm glad now and looking forward to my lunch.
Of course, the day belongs to the Irish Youth Foundation, because at the end of the day, you're trying to raise money for this great, great charity.
Well, that's it. I mean, it was the last sort of 3 miles were tough, as they always are, I suppose. But I was at four projects in mind as I was going through. One being the Birmingham Dementia Project, which Morris, I'm sure, will tell you more about. New Horizons Youth Centre here in King's Cross. The Liverpool Irish Centre, and finally the schools projects we're involved in Northern Ireland. So there's a lot of really valuable funds going to those charities because of this. So thanks Trina, Brian, Morris and everyone else who sponsored us throughout it. That's what's kept us going.
Have you got a target for how much you'd like to raise today?
£2,500, and we are so close to it now. Well, that's my personal target, so everyone will tell you their own. But I'm at 2,300, so we're nearly there.
Trina, many congratulations to you, and according to Peter here, you were a great inspiration to him.
Inspiration is one word. It was nice to have company along the way, so it was nice to have Peter, so I wanted him next to me to have a chat, so we had a good laugh along the way, so it was a great day. Yeah.
And you seem really fresh after doing that run.
I don't know if I feel that fresh, but it was great. Like, it was a great atmosphere. I'll sign us up for next year, so you can definitely have 2 more people back next year. So it was great to do it today. So I did, I think, 2 hours 20.
20, yeah.
Yeah, roughly around 2 hours 20. So I was hoping for around that because it's my first. So I'm delighted about that.
Now, Peter, what would you like to say to people at home that that doesn't know an awful lot about the Irish Youth Foundation?
Really have a look at our website, IYF.org.uk. There's lots of information there on the projects that we're looking after. We are quite diverse in terms of what we do. We're the only charity in GB that focuses on Irish youth. And really, if you can give anything at all, please do. You can do so on the website. Every penny counts, and it'll all go to fantastic charities around the UK.
Well, Brian, welcome back. How did the run go?
It was very, very tough. Kind of halfway through, I started to flag a little bit, but kind of recomposed myself and got going again, and luckily kind of saw myself through to the finish line, so I'm very happy.
Yeah, well done. And you've done a really good time as well.
I think so. I'm waiting for the official time to come in, but I kind of clocked it myself at 1:44, so I'm very, very happy with that. I was aiming for sub 2 hours, and then kind of anything below that was going to be a bonus, so yeah, I'm very, very happy with it.
So how much time have you given up, like, preparing for this today?
I had quite a good base fitness kind of level anyway, so kind of the last 3 weeks are really just kind of getting some more distance into the legs, so kind of a few long runs, a couple of sessions in the gym, but mainly just kind of out on the road, kind of running and kind of getting the rhythm going again. And luckily I think today it's pretty much paid off, and hopefully for the next half marathon I can do a better time.
Well, you deserve a rest this afternoon now, and of course you were raising money for the Irish Youth Foundation, which is a great, great charity.
Very much so, yeah. I mean, they do fantastic work, and it's kind of only really through this process really kind of understood exactly kind of what to do and the great work that they do. So I suppose in total so far between family, friends and work colleagues about £360, £370 I think, so it's still open, and hopefully I'll get a few more people contributing before the end of the day.
Yeah, well, we hope so, Brian. And how long have you been here working in London?
In total now, I keep need to check the dates, but it's about 5.5 years. So kind of a happy 5.5 years, and kind of continue. I plan to continue on for another while.
And of course there's loads of Irish here in London.
Yeah, very much so, and it's a great community, kind of a great spirit as well, and kind of myself, Peter, Trina, we're all involved in Chartered Accountants Ireland London Society, and it's kind of a great thing just to get the Irish community together.
Maurice, you made such an effort to do this marathon today. How did it go for you?
It went okay. It wasn't as quick as I was hoping to be, but it's one of them. It was a lot longer than I thought it was. In training and practice, it doesn't seem too bad, but when you're out there doing it, it's certainly hard work. But it was worth it in the end, and it was fantastic getting cheered by the crowds on the way around, so it all made it worthwhile. Bit aching and sore now, but all for a good cause.
And your family was there right on the finish line to cheer you on?
They were, yeah, it was great. My wife and the boys come down to see me, so hopefully a runner in the making in young Declan, so he can take over me in the next few years. So yeah, no, it was great having them here to share it with me as well.
Now you've had great financial support as well from lots of people, and I believe you've raised quite a bit of money.
Yeah, I have. The people who've supported me have been fantastically generous. We've raised just short of £4,500 for the Irish Youth Foundation, which is fabulous, so a big thank you to all those people who supported me. And you can still support me, as I've got round in one piece and I'm still here. If you look on the website or the Irish Youth Foundation website, you can still sponsor us.
Oh yes, that's well, we want to get you up to 5k. That'd be the capping on the day, wouldn't it?
It would. If we could get to £5,000, that would be absolutely fantastic.
I believe that Birmingham Irish are really getting interested in all this, and you might have a few more people next year.
We are, yes. I've roped a few of the staff into to do it next year, to take over the baton from me. So Audrey and Sinead, when you're watching this, you better get training because it's hard work.
Now, did the crowd give you much support going around? Was the atmosphere good?
It was fantastic. There was music all the way around and the streets were lined, and especially in the last mile there was loads of people there, and when we got to the Cutty Start they were all cheering us over the line, which was well needed after that long run.
Declan, you've travelled all the way down from Birmingham today to support your daddy.
Yes, and I'm here with my mum, my brother and my sister.
Now you must be very proud of your dad. He's just finished the run.
Yes, he barely made it.
And you're wearing his medal as well. How good is that?
He's done good. He made it all the way. He hasn't stopped. He's beaten his goal. And yeah.
And he's worked really hard in training, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been going out twice every week, running out for at least an hour, even if it's pouring down or thunderstorms, no matter what the condition.
And you and your mummy and your brother and sister were on the finishing line when he finished, weren't you?
Yeah, well, trying to watch him. Tried to go and follow him, and he ended up going past us. Ran over and we watched him finish.
And did you give him a big cheer?
Yeah.
The Irish Youth Foundation do wonderful work, and I'm sure if you could make them a small little donation, they would really appreciate it. And well done to all the runners. Now we're going to take a little break, and we'll see you very soon.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
La Vita is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes, using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
Mulligan's Funeral and Monumental Services are a family-owned funeral service first established by the late Brian Mulligan in 1996. We provide funeral homes in Gorton, Manchester and Reddish, Stockport, and we pride ourselves on giving a friendly and professional service to all the families who use our service. Contact us on 0161 432 0809.
Welcome back. Now we're off to the Whitaker Rossendale Museum and Art Gallery, where they've got a lot of history about Michael Davitt. We'll also be attending the Rossendale Golf Club for the Michael Davitt Memorial Golf Day.
The Whitaker is an amazing museum and art gallery. It really is quite unique, very unusual. It's an interesting blend of what you would expect from an old-fashioned museum with very curious objects. We have a lot of kind of, taxidermy objects here, social history collection, natural history collection. In the most beautiful building, as you've seen here today. But as well as having the museum collections, we also are an art gallery. So we also have a couple of dedicated gallery spaces within the building where we show really beautiful contemporary visual artwork. So it's a real interesting, unique blend of art gallery and museum. And we've recently just reopened after being closed for quite some time, not just because of COVID, like many other cultural places, but we've been closed because we've been undertaking a huge transformation here. We've had an enormous extension built onto the Whitaker, so we've actually almost doubled in size over the last year. And so we reopened our doors last month, and as well as having our beautiful museum in the original house, we now have this extraordinary new wing as well, with a wonderful hospitality area, new restaurant and bar, and the very old stables that we had here have now been converted into the most amazing big event space, which will also be used as an occasional gallery space as well. So what we have on offer is quite extraordinary and a real gift and a gem for Lancashire.
Well, I have to agree. It's a beautiful building, first of all. And you've got a lovely section there representing Michael Davitt.
We have. Well, Michael is a huge part of the history of this place. And as you know, Michael was born just here down the road in Haslingden and grew up and spent a huge portion of his life here. So as we tell the story of the Valley of Rossendale through our collections here, we couldn't not include Michael Davitt because he is such a key and an important person to us here in this area.
And of course, we're covering the Michael Davitt Memorial Golf Day today, and I believe that you're going to be doing the presentations this evening.
Absolutely, and I'm really delighted to be doing that. So yes, I'm looking forward to going to the Haslingden Irish Club this evening and making the presentations there to the young golfers. So really looking forward to meeting them and everyone there this evening.
But tell me a little bit about your Irish heritage.
Well, my mother, her family are originally from County Mayo, so I have very, very close connections personally with Ireland and Mayo in particular. And I actually lived there for about 12, 13 years. I just returned back to England just a couple of years ago. But yeah, in 2006, my whole family moved to County Mayo. And I had very, very happy years there, had my daughter there, and I worked for many years for Mayo County Council, working for their arts office. So I managed for many years the public art programme there, and I was a very happy member of the team of the arts office at Mayo County Council.
Lady Mayor, tell me, what's it been like for you this couple of months in your new position?
It's been really busy. I think people are desperate to get out after COVID, so we've had some really interesting engagements, including this one, obviously.
It's great to see, people been like here today, been able to get out and meet their friends.
Yeah, and it's been such a lovely day for a golf competition like this one. Yes, it's great.
Do you play golf yourself?
I don't actually, no, so don't ask me anything, please.
Well, you're similar to myself, so maybe we could go out there and learn something this afternoon.
Yes, we'll just look interested and walk round. I like walking. I'm halfway there, aren't I, really?
Now, your area up here, your ward up here, Rossendale, Rossendale, it's a beautiful area, isn't it?
It is, and I mean, the view from here is just gorgeous. You know, you could be anywhere, really, couldn't you, on a day like this? I mean, it does rain a lot, but that's what makes it green.
And Lady Mayoress, it's lovely to meet you again. We met you here a couple of years ago.
We did, yeah, it is nice to be back. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, lovely to see you too. And of course you're back for another year as well.
I am, I'm very experienced now, my 3rd year.
Yeah. You obviously enjoy it.
Oh, I do, it's really good. It's nice, as Jackie says, to get out and about and you meet so many different people. I've always lived here, but I'm finding out lots of things I didn't know and meeting people I'd not met before.
Angus, of course, the Michael Davitt Memorial Golf Day here is a big success. And how long have you been actually organising it now?
Well, this is the 4th year we've done it on a row. It's something I've always wanted to do, and I think sometime 2015, whenever, that was when I decided I was going to do it. And I was so pleased at how the first one worked, and it's been, everybody I think has enjoyed it ever since. The 4 that we've done has been really, probably you saw today what people think, but I'm really pleased how it's gone, and especially with the weather. We've had the weather as well, and the help that people have given us. Fred, who's done a great job with the halfway house, keeping everybody fed. The Bob Wilkie with the doing the scores, and all the other people that have helped. And I feel it's really well worthwhile, not just to keep Davitt's name, but because Haslingden was where he spent more or less the first 20 years of his life. And people in Haslingden do remember him. And but you go to the Irish Club or ask somebody about the Irish Club, and they all say, "Oh, you mean the Land League?" Yeah. They all say that. But I'm really pleased about what's happened today, and the fact that we're keeping Michael Davitt's name alive.
Yeah, well, of course, everybody that come along today, and lots of the people I think that's been here today has been here with you for the last 4 years, and they've all really enjoyed it. And you've had great support as well, I think, from the co-op.
Oh, the co-op have donated. They have donated prizes. They've donated for the whiskey, which was really appreciate that. And I'm sure the winners, the people that's won it, will appreciate it as well. But the co-op have helped us over the last 2 or 3 years, which helps all just to make the competition so much more for people to enjoy it.
Yeah. You've had lovely presentations in there as well.
Yes, oh yes, I'm pleased. The Mayor of Rossendale, lovely lady, and the educator, I think, from the museum at Rossendale, that's just had the big refurbishment, but they have now included Davitt in the museum.
Now, Kathleen, I think you must be a lady up here in Rossendale with the most patience, because you've been here all day working behind the scenes while the men have been out there enjoying the golf.
Well, that's my place, of course. I don't golf. I'm just pleased that it's all gone very well. Angus has been so concerned because we've had such awful weather lately, and I said we prayed it away today. It's been marvellous weather for golf.
And of course, on a day like today, this golf course is special with the beautiful views.
Yes, we've got very good views here. Sometimes they're covered in cloud, but I have to say, I look out of my window at the hills every morning, and I thank God for being able to see them. We really have some wonderful scenery here and lovely hills.
I've been playing for about 3 or 4 years. I started off like driving range, like hitting a few balls, and then I came here to play a few more rounds and then got my handicap. Started off 54. Should be fun.
So the junior golf is going really well here at Rossendale, isn't it?
Yeah, we've been quite successful actually. Last year we won most of the leagues, and this year we've just won, I think it's the Blackburn League, something like that. And then we've got the Home Nations coming up soon, which like you progress on, and then you eventually get to like represent England in a way.
It must be a great feeling there to see you winning today and getting involved.
Yeah, second place, not too bad. Had a few good holes, few bad, but overall it's been pretty good. Yeah.
And it was a lovely day for playing golf.
Yeah, the weather was really nice. The course in great condition.
I started about when I was 11-year-old playing pitch and putt, and then started playing competitions and stuff when I was about 13 years old. So
how much practice goes into it? You know, you've just won there today, the junior golf. How much practice do you put in to get to this standard?
About 5 to 6 days a week, at least 3 hours a day. So as much as I can, really. So.
And it's good to win, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. It's definitely a good feeling.
Well done, Angus and Kathleen. Everyone always enjoys the Michael Davitt Memorial Golf Day. Well, that brings us to the end of the show for this week. Henry McGlade is back with us next Thursday evening from County Mayo, and we are here as usual at 7:30. Until then, take good care and we'll see you next time.